everyone and welcome to this new video. Today my classmates Nicolas, Bianca, Joanna and myself Andrea Terminano are going to talk about learning styles according to David Kolb's model, and this model was proposed by Kolb in 1984. So we are going to talk about 4 learning styles. Let's continue.
Hi, I am Joanna and I'm going to start explaining about David Kolb's theory. David Kolb published his learning style model in the year of 1984, from which he developed his learning style inventory. As in the slide said, Kolb's theory explains that concrete experience, reflective observation, abstract conceptualization, and active experimentation form a 4-stage process or cycle transformed into effective learning. Kolb states that learning involves the acquisition of abstract concepts that can be applied flexibly in a range of situations. In other words, Kolb says the impetus for the development of new concepts is provided by new experiences. Kolb, in the year of 1984, continues his research to base learning on a cycle, proposing that learning occurs through experience. So he says that they acquire knowledge through experience because they are better able to connect theories and knowledge learned in classroom to real-world situations. Within his theory, experiential learning possesses 6 attributes that are: learning occurs when there are conflicts to be resolved. Learning is an holistic process of adaptation to the world. Learning is a result of interaction between an individual and their environment. And learning is a process of creating new knowledge. Within the learning style model, Kolb also created a cycle that, as I mentioned it before, that includes 4 stages. The first one is concrete experience mode, that describes people who feel more than they think. And an example of activities that can be used in this mode can be games, simulations, or labs. The reflective observation mode describes people who would rather watch and observe others rather than be active participants. Individuals in this mode tend to appreciate more different points of view. And the activities that can be used might be journals, discussions, or even brainstormings. Abstract conceptualization mode describes people who think more that they feel, is the opposite of concrete experience. The activities that can be used are lectures, papers, or analyses. And finally, the active experimentation mode. This mode describes individuals who take an active role in influencing others as well as situations. These individuals welcome practical applications rather than reflective understanding, as well as they are active participants rather than observing. They are very active. So the activities to use are simulation, labs, or projects.
So based on the learning cycle, Kolb could develop these 4 learning styles, and also he said that each student has a different style which impacts their own learning. The 4 learning styles are diverger, assimilator, converger, and accommodator. Let's take a look at the learning styles. Starting with the divergent style. In this style, these kind of students search for the answer to why and how, and also they are very social, creative, and enjoy to find out a new project. For the diverger style, there are many activities that these learners can use, like working groups, They like to brainstorm and also gather the information to focus in a correct way. Finally, to conclude, the third year students have an open mind to listen to ideas and acquire what they are going to require.
Okay, thank you so much, Nicolas, for your information. In the next one, we have the assimilator style. So assimilating is more focused on watching and thinking. And a person with this specific style tends to create models, planning with organization, and following an order. And this kind of style is more analytical, and always these people with this style think more before acting instead of taking risk. For example, activities that this style uses are analyzing information. People with this style also like reading papers and etc. Then we have the converger style. The converger style does and think logically. It is something similar to simulators, but the persons with converger style feel more comfortable working alone, and although they do not enjoy working in groups, they are really good at problem solving and also making decisions and reasoning. So some activities that convergers can do are designing experiments, building something, etc. Let's continue with the last style that is going to be explained by my classmate, Bianca Padron.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Well, now we're gonna move on to the last learning style by Kolb, which is the accommodator style. The accommodators are people-oriented. They are the extrovert from the Kolb learning styles, and they like to do things, they like to take risks, and they learn from the trial and error. These learners are very creative in their learning process. They like to take risks, as I said before, and they try to avoid the routine. So they like to do another stuff in their learning process so they can learn in a better way. There are two factors that has a great value in these learners. These are the feeling and the intuition. There are some activities that can work with this type of learners. The discovery learning, the take risking, they like to do tasks with a little structure, and finally they like to do tasks investigating about the real world. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you really enjoy it and that you'll learn a lot. Please let us know in the comments down below what is your type of learning style. Bye bye!